they get set to start the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have...
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off near the 34. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession, though.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Back to throw here. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. This defense for the Jets, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Back to throw now on first down. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Back to throw now on second and 10. Dancing to his left. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They'll set up a throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Mustang 19. Watch 10. Watch 10. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. From the gun, a run with Mostert. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
He'll find Schwartz complete right side. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. He'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
We got 4. Right here.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. This is caught inside the 15.
I'm gonna show you, man.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row, we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. 5-3 their record at the halfway point, and you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
Hey, check Buffalo 18. Here we go, here we go. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Back to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Mike 55, right there in the middle, 55. 18,
Now back to throw. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun. And this one will be brought back to the 22. I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And, partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a nice Nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Heck of a move. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a give to Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more. And they will finally get him down to the 27-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. This one caught by Kittle. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 20.
Yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Working with his 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Forced out to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Javon Holland. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
I call it no gain there on the first down play. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. but he could not pull it in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check 45 to Mike.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Shifts past him at the 45. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll look to throw again. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Oh, it bowls over him. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Finally a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Complete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Would it be
frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him, but you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on, but it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6th one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. That'd be pretty fragile. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's brought down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
There he goes inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Stop your whining. 38's the mic. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Jets. George Kittle from 21 yards away. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2nd down at 5. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. My word, it'll be nothing short of a monstrous loss on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Touchdown! That's caught. Elijah Moore with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the interception by the Jets D leads to a touchdown. Oh, and now they're going to fake it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He fights him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. For Sade and Lurican. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. The Jets on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever. To throw now in his own end zone. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Here's the Jets punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
And a decent move, but brought down quickly just outside of the 5-yard line.
Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety.